Hi guys, look here and welcome to a bit of a different FIFA 20 video, guys. Today's video is going to be pretty much a guide on what we can expect for icon swaps, which are due to be released in pretty much 48 hours time, or as you're probably watching this video under 48 hours time, which is really exciting. This is something that I've been looking forward to since they pretty much announced this before the game. Obviously, icon swaps are going to be taken over from foot swaps. We don't get foot swaps this year. We're not going to be getting icon SBCs, unfortunately, that we've had in previous years. And also, we're not going to be getting league SBCs either, which is a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, icon swaps still has me very excited. And also, guys, I'm going to try and tie this video in with some gameplay as well, just so that you're not looking at screenshots, because I know that they can be pretty boring to look at. So hopefully, I have a mixture of screenshots and just some random FIFA 20 gameplay to kind of keep you guys a little bit more interested whilst I give you all the details. Now, EA have been pretty kind of hush on releasing like certain information on what we can expect from this, which I kind of like at the same time, because you know it just allows us to get a lot more excitement built up for this new type of like promo in effect, I suppose, which is really awesome. And there's some awesome cards that are available to unlock. You know, there's a few prime cards: Zanetti, Hadji, Owen, Roy Keane, Rui Costa. I want to say that Ian Wright as well. That's his prime card, the 89 rated there. And there's also some cards that aren't quite as good. For example, the 85 Guardiola, 87 Okocha. Schmeichel is the only goalkeeper available. I wish he could have given us the 91, but only the 86. He should be pretty easy to unlock. I reckon we'll be able to unlock him probably this weekend, or at least within the first week of these icon swaps. And then some of them you have to really grind out for. For example, a lot of the prime icons, I don't think you'll be able to get them until near December. Obviously, EA have kind of like a structure this year in how they want to release cards. Prime cards are not available until December. Now, we don't have an exact date on when prime cards are going to be available in packs. We also don't have an exact date on when these icon swaps are going to expire either. All they say is December. So I'm guessing they're both going to tie in at the same time. And I'm guessing that a lot of these prime icons that are available are going to be really hard to unlock in terms of like longevity and stuff like that, and that we might not be able to unlock them potentially for maybe over a month. These aren't going to be all easily accessible from Friday. I think some of them are going to be easy, but some of them are also going to be very hard at the same time. Now, I was able to pull out a screenshot sent by the Foot Economist, who now currently works with EA. He basically tweeted out obviously like the icon swaps that we got, but also what we can expect in terms of how we're going to be able to unlock these icon players. So what you'll have to really do, as you can see on the screenshots here, is that there's going to be 3 batches of icon swaps available. So obviously 1, 2 and 3. I'm guessing icon swaps 2 will be probably released early January, and then maybe icon swaps 3 around March or early April, something like that. So to be able to unlock these tokens, to be able to get icon rewards, you have to complete player token objectives. In return, you will receive player tokens, which you can then exchange to redeem for icon rewards. So obviously back in FIFA 19, when you get tokens, you could basically obviously spend them. If you got 1 token, it might get you like a premium gold pack, and if you collected enough tokens over over a time, over the month, you'd be able to either kind of split it. So for example, go and get like a prime gold players pack and maybe get like a Foot birthday Mooney at the same time, or you could stick out and you could go for the 14 tokens, which is either give you like a base icon pack, it give you like a 93 rated Leon Goretzka, just for argument's sake of just thinking of like an example of like an awesome reward. Now, we don't know exactly whether in these rewards, whether you'll be able to, let's say, for example, you want a Didier Drogba. You know, Drogba, the 89 rated card, he goes for about $1 million right now on Xbox. He's very expensive. He will go down in value come Friday. There's no question about that, because you will essentially be able to earn these cards for free. Even if you're terrible at the game, it might just take some people a little bit less longer who are better at the game, but eventually everyone's going to be able to earn at least one of these cards. It might just take some people a lot longer than others. There's no question about that. But we don't know if, let's say, for example, I wanted the 89 Drogba. If I get the 89 Drogba, can I then get another icon at the same time? Now, what I think is that, let's say, for example, I want to now get Rio Ferdinand for my main team. Rio Ferdinand's got a very good centre-back card. He's only 85 rated. The chances are that because of his rating and the position that he plays in, if I was to get him, I'll be also able to get another card as well. For example, like Guardiola, Okocha. I'm pretty certain that if you want an 85 rated Guardiola, you'll also be able to get another icon at the same time. Now, I'm not saying if you were to get Guardiola, you could also go and get an 89 Steven Gerrard, but you could still maybe get another decent icon like an 87 Butragueño, an 85 Crespo or something like that. But the chances are probably that the prime icons are like Hadji, Zanetti, Rui Costa, Keane, Drogba, who I know that's on his prime card, but I know he's obviously a very expensive one to card. If you're to go for those, it's very likely that you will not be able to claim any other icon card. But if you want some of the cheaper icons, I'm sure you will probably be able to claim maybe 2 or 3 of them over a period of time. that these icon swaps are available for. That's what I'm guessing anyway. That seems to be the case. I think it would be wrong if you know, if someone wanted like an 89 Drogba and couldn't get anything else, and then someone wants to go for an 86 Schmeichel and can't get anything else, because obviously Didier Drogba is a much better player than Peter Schmeichel at 86 rated icon card. If you kind of get where I'm coming from there, maybe I haven't explained that the best, but anyway, I think you can pretty much understand where I'm trying to get with that. But now, one of the things that I hope EA don't do, what I'm hoping that they really focus on, and I think they will focus on, is that it's not going to be the same as last year where you'd have to go and play, for example, squad battles to be able to get tokens, and then you'd only get the token at the end of the week. I think this year is going to be a lot more focused around, maybe if you want to go for 89 Didier Drogba, you have to complete challenges like score 60 goals in online rivals matches with players from the Ivory Coast, or if you want to maybe get Steven Gerrard, for example, you have to get 16 assists from outside the box with English players, like to complete one of the first objectives. I know 16 is a bit of a weird number, but try and round it up to like 15, or sorry, try and round it up to 20 instead, to kind of make it a little bit more sense and stuff. So I think that's kind of the way that they're going to go for, and there'll be loads of different challenges, and obviously those challenges will give you XP that will help towards your season's progress at the same time as well, which would be pretty awesome. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. They won't be put into SBCs. I don't think we'll have SBCs to be able to get tokens from. I think that would be wrong. Icon swaps are originally, or in my opinion, are brought in to be able to grind towards cards for free. I think it'd be wrong to say to be able to get these icon cards you have to complete SBCs at the same time, unless maybe the SBCs only cost like 10,000 coins or something. I think it'd be wrong for them to charge maybe 50 to 100,000 coins, in my personal opinion. But anyway, people can be up to their own kind of whether they think that's fair or not. But I also think that it's going to just be mainly focused through completing objectives. I don't think there'll be any benefit for playing squad battles in terms of getting tokens. Potentially for foot champs, you could get tokens from doing that as well. Obviously, we don't know exactly about all those, but objectives will definitely play a part into it. And I'm hoping, and I think it will be like this, where if you want to get certain cards, you might have to do certain objectives which follow a certain player's career path, for example. I think that'd be pretty awesome, and I think it's going to be something along those lines. If not, I'd be really, really disappointed, but that's what I'm hoping it's going to be like as well. And these other screenshots obviously shows as well how we're going to be able to, or when these icons are going to be released into packs. So obviously, the base and mid icon cards are currently in packs right now. Now, come around mid-December, we do get the prime cards into packs. So as I mentioned before, cards like, you know, Zanetti, Hadji, Owen, Keane, Rui Costa are not going to be available in packs to December. So in my opinion, they're going to have higher requirements for you to be able to claim them, as cards like an 86 Balak, that's his baby version, or 85 Ferdinand, that's his baby version, are going to be a lot more easy to unlock because they're already available in packs, if that kind of makes sense at the same time. So hopefully it does. But that's pretty much like a lot of the things I can kind of gather so far from icon swaps. Obviously, it's a pretty decent batch. I'd be interested to see what you guys are going to be going for. I did put a post out on my YouTube community page. I originally did want to go for Zanetti, but things have kind of changed that now to where I want to get Rio Ferdinand to take place of Joe Gomez in my team. And maybe I'm hoping if I were able to claim a Ferdinand, I could also maybe claim another card like a Rui Costa or something like that, to kind of link up with CL7. I think that'd be pretty awesome as well. But that's pretty much all the information that I do have from icon swaps. I'd be very interested to hear if any of you guys maybe have any other information and stuff like that as well. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.